about to start the fourth and final quarter. Nico Alili here with El Decano, Senor Kenito Henson, who's also celebrating his 24th birthday.
21st.
I'm sorry, 21st. 21st birthday. All right, one more quarter to go here. And your thoughts on how Sandy Coffee, as Millsap scores the left. I mean, Sandy Coffee has been able to limit Petron to just 64 points as of the moment.
Exactly. At kung natatanda natin yung sa fourth period ng game number 1, naka-score ng 41 points ang Petron. So, I'm sure Coach Tim Cohn has reminded these players, huwag sana mangyari ulit yan. Huwag naman natin ipascore ng 41 points ang Petron, because if they do, they'll go over the century mark. And you don't want to do that. If you're Sandy Coffee, you want to limit to Petron to 85 points or less, because yan ang usual defensive average nila.
Good pass by Malyari for Pingris, and Pingris will take 2 as he missed the layup. You know, naturally, if you're Sandy Coffee, I mean, absolutely cannot feel complacent here, because you were ahead at the end of the third quarter in game number 1, and then you watched Petron, you know, put together 41 points in one quarter. They certainly don't want to make the same mistake here in the fourth quarter of game number 2. These are V-Fresh, Sigaw ng Bayan, brought to you by V-Fresh, karunungan, kabutihan, kapayapaan, mukhang bibig, salamig. Yan, ang sigaw ni Papa Blakely. That's Mr. Marvin Blakely, the father, very proud father of Marcus Blakely. Really enjoying the action here in game number 2, because yung team ng kanyang anak, lamang ngayon. Why not?
Well, kanina sa ating first period, tinanong natin yung katanungan, will Sandy Coffee make Millsap a passer or a scorer? Ako sa tingin ko, the way they've done, or the way they've defended Millsap, is that they've limited his passing lanes. They've given him the opportunity to score, but not that often. He's got 27 points. He had 35 in game number 1. Pero yung mga napapasahan ng mga local that he did so well in game number 1, hindi nangyayari dito, ha? Locals have been handcuffed here by Sandy Coffee's defenders, and they hold a 10-point lead.
And Junmar with 10 points. Let's bring back Sel.
What will Petron do? The guys are slowly losing their confidence. Yung iba napapakagat na sa kanilang mga tuwalya. Yung iba nagdadasal. So the coaching staff had to pull them up with a lot of pep talk, while Coach G. Abanilla told his guys to just stay in the zone. Balik sa inyo.
Meantime, here's Kabagdot. Over to Lassiter. Lassiter, drop pass. And Junmar will go back to the line, and a duty foul given up by James Yap.
Now you ask the question, can Petron come back from this deficit with 10:28 to go? The answer is a resounding yes. They've got the firepower, they've got the personnel. Plus, the usual scorers haven't been able to hit their stride. Kaya, perhaps pwede natin sabihin, they're due. Si Lassiter, ilan na ba? Nakaka 4 points lang si Lassiter. Someone who delivers usually in double figures.
Oh, Mr. Eli Capasio, part of our big crowd here.
Siya pa yung governor ng Petron franchise. Also once a teammate of Andy Thompson from NBA Vice President for Production, was recently here.
Here's Millsap from the corner. PJ! Well, good save because it hit Chris Lutz.
Yun ang hassle na sinasabi natin, no? The desire to be able to pull this game off. Ahiyaya kasi ang nangyari sa Sandy Coffee in game number 1. To get blown out in one quarter, lose the opener of this finals by 16 points.
Shot clock down to 10. Blakely over to Pingris, and Pingris will take 2.
Nice handoff there for Pingris, and that could be foul number 5. Pag-lima na yan, ni Junmar Fajardo.
Si Alex Malyari ang ating Sistema Tooth and Gum Care Rookie of the Game. Ready for the big league with Sistema Tooth and Gum Care. Get ready for life. Nice shot there by Alex Malyari. Actually started his career with Petron. Meantime, Mark Pigris, 3 out of 7 from the stripe. Make that 3 out of 8. Nevertheless, tabang pa rin na Sandy Coffee, 75-66. Some anxious moments in the backcourt for Petron. They have Denok Miranda, Doug Kramer, Arwin Santos, Elijah Millsap, and Marshall Lassiter. Here's Lassiter. You know, Marshall's trying to get his game going here, trying to contribute on offense. Pigris. James Yap in motion. Pigris instead goes to PJ, who's open. No, not anymore. And now he tries to create. Here's James. James twisting, no go. And that ball ends up with James. So new shot clock for Sandy Coffee.
Big offensive rebound that time by Yap. Pero matagal pa ang oras natin. We've got 8:40 to go. Turnover. That's the 11th turnover of Sandy Coffee compared to 20 for Petron. Easy 2 points. Quick 2 points there by Petron.
And that will cut down the deficit to 7 points, 75-68. Recharge your energy with this timeout with Cobra Energy Drink, Lakas ng Pinas. Sandy Coffee is ahead 75-68. Looking good so far in their bid to try and tie the series at 1 game apiece. But they're very wary of Petron, which has shown the ability to string together a lot of points in a hurry. Blakely to James Yap. James with 15 points tonight. Here's Pigris. Over to Blakely. And Blakely will score.
Nice movement without the ball for Blakely. Finding himself wide open inside.
Blakely with 20.
Yung efficiency level ng Sandy Coffee talagang tumaas dito, no? As compared to game number 1. You see the way they pass the ball, find the open guy, go for high percentage shots. Eto, nakakuha sila ng turnover against Petron, and assistant coach, or rather coaching consultant Todd Perbs, standing up, expressing his displeasure.
May warning na yan kanina, back in the first half. As Malyari throws an air ball and a pull-up. The foul is against Marshall Lassiter. Kasi niyakap ni Marshall to see James as they were going out of bounds. So the ball will stay with Sandy Coffee with over 7 minutes to go in game number 2. Import against import. Kick out. Malyari for 3. Yes, sir! Brought to you by PLDT Telpad.
That's 8 points for Malyari.
Missed by Lassiter, whose outside sniping has been next to non-existent here in Game 2.
Sandy Coffee with 6 na 3-point conversions is against 5 for Sandy Coffee.
James retrieves the rebound and fires and misses, and Denok has the ball for Petron. They're down by 12. Denok over to Arwin, and Arwin will connect.
In that time, minadali ng Petron yung pagtawid ng bola, and they got the 2 points, and that's the way they need to play it. Play the tough defense on one end, force a bad shot, get a stop, and then run on the other end. Yung aggressiveness ni Mark Pingris, even at this stage of the ball game, going strong to the basket, getting himself a pair of free throws.
First free throw is good for Mark Pingris. And the all-new dual-core PLDT Telpad, world's first landline and tablet in one that lets you do more. Of course, Simon Coffee fans know that's Christine Patrimonio, the lovely daughter of the captain, Alvin Patrimonio. We're nearing the halfway mark here of the fourth. Lamang pa rin ang Simon Coffee 8270 Recharger Energy. This time out with Cobra Energy Drink, Lakas ng Pinas. Back with us here, the all-new dual-core PLDT Telpad, the world's first landline and tablet in one that lets you do more.
Small ball being played here by Sanmay Coffee. And as a result, yun, nakakuha ng 2 points kaagad sa loob ang Petron. PJ Simon, Maroka in the backcourt, 2 small guys paired with James Yap playing the 3 position.
Pingris against Fajardo. Here's PJ. Now Simon over Fajardo, and Simon connects.
He had 13 points in game number 1, coming out of a slump. Oy, nakawala.
Easy getaway for Elijah Millsap, but Simon Coffee still maintaining this double-digit lead with under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter.
Right now it's cruise control para sa Sanmay Coffee. Just want to be able to establish their presence, protect our possessions, and let the small guys take care of business. There's a foul.
It's against Lassiter. It's been a struggle tonight for Marshall Lassiter. That's his 3rd personal. And Peter Jun Simon can add to this 10-point lead for Sanmay Coffee.
Well, one player who scored in double figures in game 1 but has not scored in this game is Chris Lutz.
Here's our Photon Tornado Drive, brought to you by Photon. Empower your business, featuring Malyari with a nice cut, getting a nice bounce pass from Joe DeVance. Second free throw goes in, 2 for 2 para kay Peter Jun Simon, and that will make it a 12-point lead for Sanmay Coffee. Well, things are not looking good for Petron. Things are certainly looking up for Sanmay Coffee. If they win tonight, they'll tie the series. This is a best-of-7 affair for the right to bring home the PBA Governor's Cup. And that's the 5th personal foul of Elijah Millsap.
So more bad news here for Coach G. Abanilla. Kanina, way back in the first or second period, I think it was, Miko, when you asked about which team would be favored in this series, Petron, with an 11-game winning streak during the conference, really has to be favored. They've got the deeper bench, but in this particular game, Sanmay Coffee establishing control with good defense. They've been able to stop Petron from running the break, something that they did so well in game 1.
Well, Sanmay Coffee did have that very explosive start, leading by as many as 12 points in the first half as Big Chris. That should count. Kasi, yeah, the ball was still bouncing, and then, Blakely got excited. That nullifies the basket para kay Pingrisana yun. And now Petron plays, will get the ball back. 4 minutes to go. Junmar will try again. Three guys just going around Junmar Fajardo. Go back to Junmar against Pingris. Advantage, Junmar. Maroka is there to help. That's a foul on Pingris. That'll be number 5 on Mark Pingris.
Same number of fouls as Fajardo and Millsap.
So 5th personal foul against Mark Pingris. Pingris has to sit down and Joe DeVance will take his place. Two for 2 for Junmar Fajardo. He has 15 points along with 12 rebounds. A 15 and 12 night for the Kraken. Sandy Coffee still leading this ball game, 87-76. Import against import once again. And Blakely, no basket. That will be the 6th
Offensive foul.
Oh.
Ano yan? Not defensive foul.
Yeah, it's the 6th and last foul of Elijah Millsap.
And it's over for the import ng Petron. And you don't want him picking up an unnecessary technical foul on his way back to the bench.
Millsap fouls out, 31 points, 10 rebounds. Also committed 8 turnovers.
Ilan ang assist? Only 4 assists, so that's a far cry from the 10 that he chalked up in game number 1.
And Elijah and Marcos were really going at it.
Oh yeah.
Remember in the first half?
Exactly.
Several instances as Blakely almost gets that putback over Arwin.
Malaking bagay, Miko, na napigilan nila yung passing game ni Millsap. A good double drive there by Marshall Lassiter.
That'll be number 4 against Joe DeVance. Well, at least Petron trying to bite into this deficit with free throws. Time's not moving. Marcus Blakely with, as always, with a couple of thunderous slam dunks. But there's a technical foul actually on Marcus Blakely. And so Marshall connects with the technical free throw. And now he'll take 2 free throws here off a personal foul by Joe DeVance. Coach Gia Bonilla hoping to lead Petron to one more championship in the history of this PBA franchise. Coach Tim Cohn wanting to add to his very impressive trophy collection as well.
Petron has now scored 17 points in this quarter compared to 41 in the full 12-minute fourth period of game 1.
Blakely against Arwin. Blakely bulldozes his way through. Oops. Some extracurricular activities there between Arwin and Blakely.
And both players walking away from each other.
Oh, I see the hand signal there for a possible flagrant.
It looks like. Sino kaya matatawagan dito ng flagrant?
There, well, there's a right elbow of Arwin Santos. Which referee Sherwin Pineda saw. He was right there under the basket.
Yeah. First he signaled a technical foul. Tapos, there was another signal there that it was a regular foul. Okay. Technical. A technical foul.
So it is a technical foul for second motion, slapped against Arwin Santos.
But I saw 3 hand signals in that situation. Huh?
Si Blakely saw 2 elbows.
And the palm of the hand. Well, it has been a very physical game. And for Sandy Coffee, that's the way they like it. No? They play physical because that's where their defensive intensity comes out. 10-point lead at may free throw pa si Marcus Blakely.
Five out of 16 from the line for Marcus Blakely. 5 out of 17, but he gets the ball back.
Yun ang hustle na pinakita dito ng Sandy Coffee na hindi nila pinakita sa game 1.
Under 3 minutes remaining in game number 2. Joe Devance against Junmar Fajardo. Joe attacks. Joe with a wild drive. Fajardo chalked up another rebound for him. 2.5 to go. Kabagdot. Lutz against James. Back to Alex. Alex for 3. And he got the bounce. Brought to you by PLDT Telpad. And this is just a 7-point game.
And that's a clutch basket again by the crunch man, Alex Capagnon.
All right, recharge your energy this time out with Cobra Energy Drink, Lakas ng Pinas. Over 12,000 watching game number 2. Part of the 12,000, the Sammy Coffee fans hoping to see a Sammy Coffee victory, and therefore leading to a tight series. And the Petron fans, also part of the 12,000, they want to see a comeback here. The team down by 7 with 2:19 remaining. Sammy Coffee with the basketball. They have PJ Simon, Joe Devance, James Yap, Mark Baroka, and Marcus Blakely, who has 21 points.
Well, semi-pressure in the backcourt there by Petron to delay the advance of the ball.
Here's Simon. Shot clock down to 6. Last 2 minutes. Time to power up with Cobra Energy Drink. Lakas ng Pinas. And Junmar Fajardo secures the ball. Here's Lassiter. Just a 7-point game. Lassiter. Kabagdot. Over to Junmar. And Junmar headed in. And he missed it. Off-balance shot.
James Yap grabbing the loose ball. Siya na foul dito. Nakita natin yung condition sa depensa ng San Miguel Coffee in that particular play alone, because Junmar Fajardo could have easily slammed that ball inside or just lofted it off the glass for an easy score.
Look at Gia Manila. He is fuming.
Well, he's saying that there was contact
in front of that Petron bench.
He's saying there was contact. There had to be, sabi niya. Instead, si James Yap ang mabibigyan ng free throws.
Let's watch this again. Here's what happened to Junmar earlier. Couldn't go up for the shot. He recovers that basketball and then lost his balance.
Someone might have tugged his shorts.
Jim Manila basically saying, Junmar, how can Junmar fall on his own? Okay, timeout tayo. Recharge your energy this time out with Cobra Energy Drink. Lakas ng... 1:38, that's the time remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Score is 91-82. Sammy Coffee looking good so far. Lassiter. Step back. Nope. It's a pass for Junmar. And Junmar is fouled. And Junmar will take 2. It's against Marcus Blakely. And that's his second personal.
Mahaba pa ang oras. And Petron opting to go to the man at the low block, si Junmar Fajardo, to get the points instead of try to screen off for a shooter, going for the high percentage shot.
Gets the second free throw. So it's 91-83 for Sandy Coffey, and Junmar Fajardo gives up his sixth and final foul.
And the Sandy Coffey crowd erupting with delight. Ang sixth foul na yan. So, two players fouling out here for Petron. Raja Millsap at saka si Junmar Fajardo, two very key and critical players sa kanilang rotation.
Junmar fouling out after scoring 16 points and grabbing 14 rebounds. But his night is done, and he sent James up to the line. First free throw to James is short. Both Millsap and Fajardo fouled out of this game. Two misses by James. Here's Lutz. To Kabagnod. One-on-one against Baroka. And Alex will score! Kabagnod now with 20 points. It's a 6-point game, and now
The foul.
Yeah, the evident strategy here, Kenito, is you send guys like Blake, especially Blakely.
Exactly.
You send him to the line.
Who's shooting less than 50% from the line. And, you know, if you're Sandy Coffey, you've got to be aware of that kind of strategy. Nasa backcourt pa si Blakely in the foul, but he sinks the free throw. And that draws a big roar of approval from the Sandy Coffey crowd. 6 out of 18 from the line in this game. And he makes 2 out of 2.
Right when it matters the most. 93-85. Sandy Coffey ahead here with 1:07 remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Recharge your energy in this timeout with Cobra Energy. Drink lakas ng Pinas. Sandy Coffey holding on to this lead. And Kinito, with Petron, no Elijah Millsap and no Junmar Fajardo. And maybe things looking bleak for them with 1:07 remaining.
Well, it's tough because wala na silang inside game. You can rely on Doug Kramer for screens, but I'm not sure if you can rely on him for the kind of points you need in this situation. Pakinggan natin si G.
Get the ball. Okay? Stay somewhere here. You set your man, Marshall. Okay? You're feeling for Marshall. Okay? Right there. Now, doesn't happen. Chris. Girl. Right there. Okay?
Here, quick basket. Here.
Okay?
Quick basket, no?
Yep. Quick baskets. Impressive.
Quick basket
Foul
foul.
Blakely again.
That's Mark Blakely.
Get the ball, Alex. Okay? Arwin. Up. Set your man. Head hunt.
Big difference sa laro in terms of offensive output. Nung game number 1, combination, Arwin Santos and Chris Lutz had 27 points. Sa game na to, combination, Santos and Lutz, 4 points. That's a 23-point difference right there.
Here's Lassiter. Locating Kabagnod, back to Lassiter. Lassiter over to Doug Kramer. Kramer sends it to Arwin. And Arwin fires a 3, and James clears the rebound. And there's the duty foul by Arwin Santos in the backcourt. Boy, Petron took a lot of time in that half-court set.
I guess that's because of the defense like Sandy Coffey. Their commitment to defense was so evident from the start. At nakita natin, no? Petron was really looking to set up an outside shot, a 3-point shot. They weren't looking to go inside. Wala na naman si Junmar.
Arwin Santos fouling out after scoring 4 points. He grabbed 1 rebound and had 2 assists.
So that's 3 Blaze boosters now on the bench with 6 personals.
Ronald Tubin will take the place of Arwin Santos. And look at Sandy Coffey. Looks like they will limit Petron probably to less than 90 points.
Well, yung sabi ko nga kanina, no, ang standard nila is 85. But yes, it looks like it's going to be 90 points unless they're not able to score any longer. Yung benchmark ko dito is limit them to 85. That will enhance the chances of San Miguel Coffee to win.
Remember, we were talking about the objective of San Miguel Coffee, and that was, okay, as we enter this timeout, we'll recharge your energy in this timeout with Cobra Energy Drink, Lakas ng Pinas. You know that for San Miguel Coffee, they could not allow Petron that for another game to score, you know, something like 39, 40, 41 points, because it would just be too demoralizing for them if it happened again.
At hindi naman palagay ko mangyayari yan. I don't think that will repeat itself.
Because, you know, San Miguel Coffee is too good at defensive team
Oh yeah,
to, you know, allow that to
number
happen.
one nga eh.
Yeah,
In
diba?
defense sa liga natin
Exactly,
ang San Miguel
right.
Coffee. But napabayaan nila yung Petron to score 41 points in a blaze of points. Si Lutz, si Lassiter. In that quarter, nag 14 points nga si Elijah Millsap. And Lutz and Lassiter combined for 19 in that one period. Pero dito, I think San Miguel Coffee was determined to show that it is the league's number one defensive team.
Yeah, they shut down Lutz, they shut down Lassiter.
Yung passing lanes ni Millsap held him down to just 4 assists. Allowed him some points, but didn't allow him to passes. Yung sinasabi natin, you want to make him a scorer or a passer. I think they chose that. They took their chances in Millsap getting the points rather than getting the locals involved in the offense.
Yeah, even in that play, Lutz was swinging the ball over to an open teammate, but you know, Malyari, big guys like Malyari and Baroka, they're just so active hands as Kabagdon fires, and he's going to get three free throws here.
26.6 seconds to go. Mahirap na to. It's a 10-point lead. We were talking about the hustle of San Miguel Coffee. What about the 11 steals ng San Miguel Coffee as against only 2 for Petron?
Well, you pointed it out earlier. The 50-50 balls, yung mga agawan ng bola, and you know, kadalasan, you know, San Miguel Coffee players nauuna dun sa bola. Our game 3 will be on Wednesday. He will be back here inside the Big Dome. And our coverage starts at 7:45 with the Sports 5 Center.
Well, the beauty of a best-of-7 series is that it's going to be a series of adjustments. Nakita natin, nag-adjust dito ang San Miguel Coffee. Makatapos na kanilang talo sa game number 1. And you're going to expect Petron to bounce back with its own adjustments at game number 3. I don't think you're going to expect Millsap, Santos, and Fajardo to fall out in game number 3. They'll make sure that they'll be in the game from start to finish.
Rafi Rivas could not find a teammate for the inbound, so instead he opted to call a timeout here with just 26.6 seconds remaining. So recharge your energy in this timeout with Cobra Energy Drink, Lakas ng Pinas. Perhaps, Kirito, maybe you could like enumerate, you know, the great things that San Miguel Coffee did in order to control this game.
Well, ako, babalikan ko yung teams list natin. No? Yung unang-una sinabi natin, protect the possessions. In game number 1, 9 turnovers ng San Miguel Coffee. Dito sa game, ang turnovers ng San Miguel Coffee, 13 lamang against 21 for Petron. Diyan, nakikita natin, no, malaking improvement na. Yung pangalawa, yung closing out on the 3-point shooters ng Petron. Kasi yung game number 1, naka 50% sila, no, from beyond the arc. In this game, 31% lamang ang shooting from 3-point distance. They hit 6 out of 19. So again, they improved on that.
There's San Miguel Coffee again. Oh, but that time, DJ Simon lost his balance, so Petron will get the ball here with 15 seconds remaining. Lassiter for 3. Oh, got it.
Well, that's what they needed, a quick 3-point shot. Now they're looking to foul.
That 3-point shot brought to you by PLDT Telpan. We have some anxious moments here. With 12 seconds remaining. And now both teams are in the penalty. They'll send DJ Simon to the free throw line.
Well, Simon has already matched yung output niya sa game number 1. A 13-point shot. But he has not missed from the line. He's 6 out of 6.
Yeah, there were already some fans who started walking towards the exits, and now they've come to a complete stop.
Well, you also notice that si Marcus Blakely wala na sa loob, no? And I think the reason there is that because alam ni Coach Tincon, magfa-foul ang Petron, so you don't want to foul. You don't want to put Blakely in a situation where he has to go to the line and miss free throws. Although he did score 2 straight free throws kanina lamang. Pero puro mga good free throw shooters now on the floor here for Sandy Coffee. Alam ni Coach Tincon, ang pag-asa ng Petron is in giving up the fouls and in Sandy Coffee missing free throws.
So it's a 6-point game for Sandy Coffee with 12 seconds remaining. Petron will call a timeout here. It's a 30-second timeout. Recharge your energy in this timeout with Cobra Energy Drink. Lakas ng Pinas.
Well, 12.3 seconds to go.
Options here.
Well, options here for Coach Gia Vanilla. They gotta go for a quick 3. Exactly like what they did kanina lamang with Marshall Lassiter.
That's okay, that's okay.
But mahirap na yun. No? They make a quick 3 and then they foul. They're still in the game because it's down to a 1 possession. So tingnan natin kung anong gagawin dito ng Petron. They need a quick 3.
Lutz will start the play. They go to Tubid. Tubid from the corner. Got it!
That's a quick 3. And then they foul again.
Brought to you by PLDT Telpad. It's just a 3-point game with 8.6 seconds remaining, and all of a sudden the Petroniverse inside the building, they come to life.
And look at this 3-point shot. Sabi nga natin na kailangan nila is a quick 3. Dalawang sunod na quick 3 na yun, ha? Marshall Lassiter, tapos si Ronald Tubit. And now, Simon has to make his free throws. May pressure na ngayon.
No problem on the first free throw.
That's 15 points for PJ.
Two for two, not a problem. And Petron will call their last time out with 8.6 seconds remaining, and it's a 5-point ball game. Recharge your energy in this timeout with Cobra Energy Drink. Lakas ng Pinas. Maybe you can listen in now to Coach Gia Vanilla.
No. Put Marshall here, Marshall. Okay, it's gonna be Chris. Okay, inbounds. Okay, fake Chris.
Fake Chris?
Okay, now it's gonna be Ronald. Okay, at the same time, Marshall's gonna be here. Back screen. And pop out. Okay, watch out for the steal. Okay, watch. Yeah, watch out.
Chris, I'm getting you. No. May time pa.
We have another timeout here, this time called by Sammy Coffee. Recharge your energy in this timeout with Cobra Energy Drink. Lakas ng Pinas.
Well, with a 5-point lead, 8.6 seconds to go. Sa tingin ko, Coach Gia Vanilla is not thinking of winning this game. I think he's thinking of winning game number 3 and setting the stage for that. Because may konting momentum ngayon ang Petron. They've been able to whittle down this lead with 3 key players on the bench with 6 personals.
Alex Cabagdon in and out, and Sandy Coffee will tie the series with a big victory here, clamping down on Petron. Blakely with another electrifying performance, which is nothing new to all the members of the Sammy Planet. Petron's 3-point shooting just did not click as early as they wanted. And even with the free throw shooting problems of Marcus Blakely, he did everything else. Scored, rebound, defend, block shots. And as I mentioned earlier, electrify, which he has always done. And so Sandy Coffee winning 100 to 93, tying the series at 1 game apiece. Here's your final score. San Mig Coffee winning over Petron Blaze 193. We're about to talk to our best player in a moment. But ultimately, what helped San Mig Coffee win this game, Kinito?
Yung determinasyon nila na makakambak. Okay, pakatapos ng pinanalo ng Petron yung game number 1. Decididong manalo dito ang San Mig Coffee. You saw it from the get-go. Ang kanilang depensa, the way they were so committed in getting those rebounds. Mark Pingris, Marcus Blakely, and PJ Simon delivering big numbers. Man of the hour, though, was someone who was in a slump earlier before the finals, but now his game is getting together at a time when San Mig Coffee badly needs him to deliver.
Our best player of the ball game is James Carlos Yap. James with 17 points and 8 rebounds. James, okay, you've been in so many championships na, yung mga title series, hindi na bago sa'yo to. What makes this experience against Petron? Why is this a new experience for you?
Hindi, kasi Petron, alam naman natin, daming gunners, no? Talagang lahat sila nakakashoot. So, kailangan talaga mag-focus kami sa defense namin. Kailangan talaga walang lapses sa defense. So, yun yung ginagawa namin yun.
Okay, congratulations, James.
Congratulations.
Quick greeting lang sa San Mig Planet, James.
Yes, of course, thank you sa support, no? And then, wala pa tayong na-achieve. So, sana makalamang tayo. And then, thank you din sa support nyo. Sana magkita-kita ito sa Wednesday. So, thank you. Good luck at Ayot, Vivo. Thank you.
All right, congratulations, James. San Mig Planet tying this series